Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about something I heard yesterday. So let me first ask before we start. Please subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe. Before we continue to the video, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button. Please. Thank you. We can start with Stanley Ming. Stanley Ming had Lampy and Pampy had Stanley Ming on the sitcom yesterday. And Stanley Ming was given some figures of voters on the voters list. Well, a comparison from 92 to 2015. Right? So it'll be 10, 18, 23 years. 23 years. And he said in 1992, the country had 750,000 people. And in 2015, the country had the same 750,000 people. The difference was in 92, the voters list only had 300 and something thousand registered voters. And in 2015, it would have had 600 and something thousand registered voters. Stanley Ming, before you come out there and try to mislead people, you should bring the whole facts. Don't bring start and ending. Bring what happened. Well, you had the figures them for what happened in between. But you should have explained this to the people then. That in 92 was the end of Burnham era, PNC era. People want to register to vote in Burnham time because it wouldn't make no sense. Stanley Ming. Because Burnham still would have rid the election. So people wasn't going to register to vote. Now you're talking about 2015, boss. In a whole different scenario. Now you're talking about 23 years. And you want to say in 23 years, nobody registered to vote. Let me tell you something, Stanley. From when Chetty won the election in 92, people start registering to vote again because they want to keep PPP in power. Right? Then the young people them would have started registering to vote for 23 years. And now you're trying to say. Same thing with AP and AFC saying about a bloated list. Now, with the 600 and something thousand names on the list, a lot of them people would have done dead already. And a lot of them people would have been out of the country living. Right? But a lot of people name did not come off the list as yet. Because some people who died did not register, the family did not register the deaths. So the name cannot come off the list. Right? And then people who go to the country and or whatsoever. But we're talking about 23 years. The voters list must would have increased by a significant amount of voters. Okay, Stanley, so you should have explained that to the people then, as to why there is more now than then. Okay? When we're talking about how much people vote and how much people on the list and bloated list, remember, for the past 4.5 to 5 years, the AP and AFC was in power. Lowenfield, who helped rig the 2015 election, was in GCOM. Granger put Patterson in GCOM. Mingo was still in GCOM. Roxanne Myers was still in GCOM. Alexander was still a commissioner for GCOM. And y'all want to say the list was bloated because PPP put in people in there. That's why I want to come and tell the public. if the turn out to be true, y'all right to fucking lose. Cause y'all just a bunch of waste. If you controlling GCOM, the voters list, and everything that go on in GCOM, and telling people that PPP put people on the list for make the list bloated, tell me y'all right to lose the election. Cause y'all just, everybody in GCOM just sitting there for waste fucking time. I don't know how y'all think y'all come and tell people this kind of bullshit and expect people to believe them. Now, Stanley Ming, you're a historian, because it looks like you have all the updates for all the elections. Or is Congress Place who give you the list and using you because you're trying to buy up the cheap landing from the corrupt ex ministers them. You're trying to grab from them. So you get Congress Place to use you for you to come out with this list. Use a historian? How you get all this information? I'm sure if you ask Jagdeo Ramatar or Granger, if he have them information, they will tell you no. How you have them? Where you get them from? Where research you do to get them? From where? Or is Congress Place? Well, I won't say or. But we know it's Congress Place give you the list. Now, I want you to tell me how these things are making sense now. Voters list bloated. How much people registered then and then every year from then, every 5 years from then to now. What sense they make now? The episodes for them think they finish already. Within the final episode, them are making no sense now. It's for the CCG to rule and G come to make the declaration, PPP win the election. It done the all this thing you are bringing out now. It ain't making no sense you are bringing them now. This is the final episode. You hear Lampy and Pampy? Tell them. These things are making no sense now. We are still trying to mislead people with them stupidness. Now, the amount of time I change the rules of your own game is uncountable. First, you win the election. Then dead people vote, migrated people vote. Documents can't find. The whole of the joint service, but I did not stamp. Lies. No more. PPP rig the election. The amount of times the rules of your game change, where you are changing it yourself. For the time I try something and it didn't work, you find a next rule for the game. When they work, you find the next one. I'm going to tell you all this before, and I'm going to tell you all this again. No matter what y'all come with, no matter what y'all try, it's not going to work. There's only one winner going to come out of this whole process here, is PPP. Now, Granger. Granger got a Granger got a heart. Granger have a heart. I can't see the whole world. The whole entire world. I don't think of a country might left. Only Venezuela might left out. Everybody telling this man he'll lose the election. Come out of there. Concede. And this man got a heart. To sit down in there. And in taking when nobody telling you. The entire world are telling you no. This is not just me and you. But every country telling this man to come out of there, you lose the election. Granger, you got a hard boy. You got a hard Granger. Are you some real fucking thief boy? Are you some real thief? Only a desperate thief can get them kind of fucking hard. Mothers. Imagine the whole I'm telling you what, big man, you don't got a conscience. You don't have a conscience in you. Ay, ay, ay. Now Harman come out and say, Granger is not going to concede. Ay, ay, ay. Granger. Come out of there, nobody. I'm gonna beg you. Not for you or not for PPP. I'm gonna beg you for the betterment of the country and the betterment for the people of the country. Come out of there, nobody. Oh, boy. You don't have your 4.5 years already. You ain't doing nothing for the people then. Thief out all the money. Oh boy, come out now. Think about the people them now. And your pocket done full already. You don't got big house and fancy car and that kind of thing already. Oh, think about the people them now, nobody. Think about the country now. And stop thinking about yourself. Come now, Granger. Oh, I'm begging you. Please. Think about the people them and the country. When you continue to go down this road we're going down here right now, we're going to become the country and we're going to become the people of the country. Think about that, boy. Oh, boy, may I beg you. Concede. Got a heart for your people. The people of Guyana is not nobody from CARICOM or US or England. No, it's Guyanese like yourself. Get a heart for your people, them. Got some feelings for them, man. Oh boy. Come out there and concede, man. You lose the election. You know you lose the election. Now I want Stanley Ming to calculate some figures to me and bring it out in the public too. When you come trying to mislead people. Well, I want Congress place to do this for me. Comfortably number and give Stanley Mingley come out and explain them to. The 20 billion US dollar in gold. What happened to the money for that? The $70 billion we have in debts right now. Remember, you borrowed the money from the people then. What happened to the money? How much $1 billion we had in the treasury? What happened to the money? ExxonMobil money will give you. What happened to the money? The 93 billion additional tax and the tax before that. What happened to them money? Stanley Ming, the Congress please give you a list of them figures there and let it explain to we, the people. The same way how you explain how the voters list went. This is more easy. Let it explain to the people of the country how they spend this money, where this money went, who got them. They're easier than the voters thing. You don't have to do all the research. Right? Let me explain this money to me, please. Where this money went? Where this money spent on? Or who got them? When you come on, you bring out the whole story, man. Bring out the whole story. Don't bring nothing for mislead people and don't want them to know the truth. Only because you are trying to thief and rig an election. Right? Bring out everything. Clean the whole blackboard. Clean it off. And let me start fresh. And since we can be cleaning everything, bring out your SOPs one time. Bring out your SOPs one time. So we could clean the whole thing and start fresh. It's 2020. We can start fresh from here going forward. But when you're coming out with numbers, bring the numbers out for we too. We want to know what happened to them money. You hear, Stanley? Please, ask Congress please to do that for you, please. Now I see Lampion Pampy had a Ramjatan saying, but when the ballot box open, a ghost fly out. A mysterious ghost. I know who the ghost was. That was fucking Amna Ali. Amna Ali fly it when the ballot box open. That was the ghost Ramjatan was talking about. That's a mysterious ghost named Amna Ali. There's not Casper. There's Amnor. Yeah. A mysterious ghost flying the ballot box. This is the next box flying again. Remember, Vala Lawrence said the ballots them was flying and going to different region. Hey, Amna Ali was moving the ballots them. Valdo. Amna was moving them. They wasn't flying by themselves. Ridiculous set of people. Now back to you, Granger. I ain't worried with your dogs them. Your dogs them, it make no sense. Use them, man. Come on, man. You must have a heart. You must have some kind of feelings for your people then. Imagine your daughter, your son-in-law telling you you lose the election. And you ain't worried. They ain't worried Harmon and the big nose one, Pinocchio. We know it. You weren't with them. And now you got Lampy and Pampy every day, whole day. Coming and trying to tell people all kind of bullshit. Misleading the people. Again, Granger. The road we're going down here now, we cannot afford to go down the road at this point in time. We can't. The country is going to suffer. And again, I'm asking all the international countries to put sanctions on everyone till you concede. Y'all cannot leave that country. Y'all ain't gonna start no problem in the country and then run and go where y'all want and leave the people them to destroy themselves. And y'all, they're comfortable. We ain't want that. Please, the international community, if you want to put sanctions on them, please suspend the visa or revoke the visa. Anyone you want. All the family that got overseas, send them back to Guyana, please, until we get this thing resolved. Because they want the people in Guyana to destroy families and them families safe in our country. Send back the family till this whole thing resolved, sorry. Deport them to Guyana. When everything go back to normal, they won't come back. You can't get the poor people losing and the rich one them they're sitting on safe. With them and the family safe. And the poor people them is who gonna be losing. No, everybody have to suffer the consequences. So please, to the international community, please revoke the visa or put on the sanctions on them and send back the family down there, please. Back to Guyana. All them ministers and all of them. Send their family back to Guyana. Since we can be sacrificing something, let we sacrifice everything one time and done. Let everybody sacrifice something for the betterment of the country. Since this is the road we want to go down. Right? Because them got a family and them think they're gonna go out to the country and they're gonna be safe and the family is safe and they don't care nothing about the ordinary people of the country. Right? So since we're willing to sacrifice, let everybody sacrifice something. Let everybody sacrifice something. So in the future, everybody can remember the pain they feel. So we don't go them back in this road again. Everybody must bear the loss. So in the future, we don't have to end up back here again. Please, I'm begging you. Until Mr. Granger concede, revoke the visa and send the family, every minister of the country, send the family back to Guyana. And then we see if the family there, if they are willing to go down the road they're going now. Again, people, Granger, you and your dogs them. We cannot afford to go down the road we're going down at the moment. Please think about your people, Granger. Think about the Guyanese people. You swear on the Bible. You take an oath to protect them same people there. And now you're trying to destroy them. Please, Granger, please. Think about the country and think about the people. I ain't got time with Jack Deal them and you and your dogs them. We have to think about the country and we people. Got a heart for them people there. Okay? Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward, Granger. I'm looking forward to see you concede now. I'm looking forward to see you come out and give up now. Please do that, boy. Oh, boy. Please do that now. For the people them. For the poor people them. The hard working people them. People them who have a future. Who have children to look after. Look when them coolie people when they protesting, the ignorant stupid one them went and pelled the school bus. How do they make you feel? They make nobody feel good except them who pelt it. Because nobody in the country, whether you coolie black, Chinese or what, would never support that. But how it feel? Granger, to see, we ain't even reached the stage where you are trying to put it yet. And people don't start doing stupidness already. Come on, how they feel? You come out and you condemn it. But you're trying to do the same thing now. Because the same children them and the parents you're putting in harm's way at the moment. Come on, Granger. We cannot afford this at the moment. Come on, come out there and concede, buddy. You know you lose the election. It never says it's something you know you win and people trying to rob you. No, you know you lose it. You know that you lose the election. There is nobody who win an election and got so much a different reason every different time that they win an election. When they try something, it don't work. They try something else and something else and something else, and nothing can work up to now. 4 months. Nobody can win an election and try for 4 months and can't succeed. You know you lose the election. Come out and apologize to your people them and concede, boss. Please. Please. This is not the end of the world, Granger. It probably is the end of your political career, but it's not the end of the world. But you don't got a lot of money already. Your family, everybody well set already. So you shouldn't have to worry about your retirement now. I'm sure you're better off now than when you retire from the army. Come on, all the ministers and thief with all the money for the country, all got money already. Come out there and give up, man. Let the country move forward. Find some young person to go in and replace you and see how you can support them and help them to succeed in the next election. Okay, Granger, please, I'm looking forward for you coming out and concede. You here? Come by. No worry, them ignorant, stupid jackass we got on the team. Ah, man, and them. You come out and do your thing. I know you got a conscience. You have your children, your wife, your family, your grandchildren, and all kind of thing. You must got some kind of feelings for them. Just how you feel for them, other people feeling for theirs. You understand? Nobody want to lose a children. Nobody want to lose a life. Right? But it's only you can put a stop into all these bullshit what harming them trying to do. Only you can put a stop into it. You is the one man who have all the power in your hand at the moment. I'm begging you, going to please come out there and surrender. Let the country move forward. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, everybody, please stay safe, stay away from Rona. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.